What's up, world? It's your boy Double O coming at you live from Atlanta, Georgia. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you've had a great last couple weeks while I was away taking some time off, trying to regroup and do a few things. But this is a new series. It's called How to Get Over the Hump. And so over the next couple of months, I'm going to do these on Wednesdays. So it's hump day, so I'm going to talk about how to get over the hump. So, tonight we're going to just, I want to make these practical videos, things that you can do right now, things that you can apply to your life today to help you get better, to help you get over the hump, wherever you are and when that hump is, because it really happens on levels, as you move up to the next level, you got another hump to get over. So, and no matter what level you're on, you always got a hump to get over. So we're going to talk about that because really the same principles apply. You just have to keep being creative and keep coming up with ideas and things that will keep you moving forward. So the first thing is we always talk about setting goals, right? So once you've got your goal set, you've written your goals down, you've sketched together a little plan, here's the next thing that becomes very, very critical. It is thinking. Most of us only think enough to get through the day. We think about our immediate problems or think about our immediate needs. But you must stop and really understand that it's very, very important to really take some time to think, set aside time to think. And I'm not talking about a few minutes a day. I'm not talking about the time that you meditate every day. I'm talking about it's like a brainstorming session that you have with yourself over a certain amount of time or certain periods of time where you really take off 2-3 weeks just to think about what are my next plans? What do I need to do next? Where do we go from here? Where do I go from here? Those things are very, very important. So, as you put your plans down. Now I want you to take some time and really ask yourself some really tough questions. Where am I? Who am I? Why did I choose? If this is my passion, this is what I'm pursuing. Whether it's your job that you're on now or a business that you have or just some goals that you have set, you want to ask yourself, where are you in the process? Because ultimately, you are the person that has to be developed before the business is developed, before your company can move forward. You have to move forward as a person. You have to develop yourself. You have to add skill sets to your life that will help you move the company forward. That will help you move your business forward. That will help you move your goals forward and move you closer to your goals. So it's very important to really ask some serious questions of yourself and really dig down deep. Don't be afraid to really find out who you are. Get into yourself and say, okay, where do I need to make these improvements? Do I need to go back to school? Do I need to pick up a book to learn this or this skill or add this skill set? And then after you have asked yourself those critical questions and the things that you need to do, then you need to go back and come up with the answers to those questions and think about what do I need to do? How can I move myself forward? And then once you add that skill set, start to do it. Nothing beats action. So you really must really start to apply the things that you're learning. Start to take those things and go out and do them. So what? You may fail a couple times. Like, for instance, I'll give you some insight on some of my achievements in shooting music videos. That skill no one taught me. I didn't learn that in the classroom. I learned that by doing. I learned that by getting out and doing it and creating a set and asking for props and hiring cameramen and talking to them about the vision or the treatment for the video, and then moving on to actually planning the date for the video and hiring the models for the video and getting the sets right for the video. I did those things. Those are actions. And a lot of times I didn't have any money to pull those things off. But I asked people to help me. I went to to car dealerships and asked them to help. I went to car clubs and got them to come out to the set. I asked businesses would they donate lighting and drapery and things that allow me to build a set, and they let me use it, you know. So it doesn't always have to boil down to how much is your budget. What you have to really use is your imagination to make things happen. And don't be afraid to ask people for things. You'd be surprised what you could get if you just simply ask for it. So, you know, as you put your goals down and as you start to think and ask yourself those critical questions, you know, you have to develop yourself. And then, because the business can only grow as much as you are. It can only be as big as you are. So if your mindset is not stretched, if you haven't stretched your imagination, if you haven't opened up the umbrella of your mind to incorporate those things and to be big, then the business is not going to be big either. You have to let it out. You have to let it go, and then think, and then go to work and do it. You know, people care very little about what you know. You know, you could be a genius, you could be the smartest person in the world, but if you can't take that knowledge in your mind and make it translate into something tangible, then what's the use of having it in your brain? Yes or no? You understand what I'm saying? So really think about that. Think about how do you take those things out of your mind, the dreams that you have, and you start moving towards those dreams on a daily and consistent basis. You know, we always talk about consistent action. How do we get there? How do you get there? You start. You begin at the beginning, and you take step by step approach. And I talk about that all the time, but I'm telling you, these are very critical things. Think about who you are. Ask yourself those hard questions and what it will take to get there. And don't stop. You know, don't let small, minor setbacks stop you from achieving your goals. I know that sounds cliche-ish, but I really want you to understand that every day you have to thank God for what you have right now. And begin where you are with what you have, and you can start to move forward. You can start to accomplish those things. And then once you start to accomplish things, you know, don't be afraid to pat yourself on the back and say, hey man, you did a great job. You made some progress. It may not be, you know, you may not be a worldwide star at this very moment or at the top of the echelon of your business or your profession, but you made another step. And before you know it, you'll look back and be like, wow, I'm way up on the ladder. I'm way up on the stairwell, getting closer and closer to my goals. And always, I'm telling you, once you reach a certain goal, you get that down, then you got to go to the next one. Go to the next one. You know, I had the opportunity tonight to speak with a young man, Sean Hendricks, about touring and about his career. And, you know, I was telling him, like, you know, this is a business and it's your career. You must really put everything that you have of yourself into your career, into your business, and be that person, be, you know, that star. But also remember that you have to have a great team around you to help you, you know, fashion and shape you into the star that you have the potential to become. And the same thing with everybody in whatever profession you're in. You can apply these principles. You want to put yourself in the room, in the presence of people who are doing things that will make you a better person, and you know, have those people that you look up to, have those mentors that can help you really set your mindset straight, help you get your mindset right, and then continue to move towards your goals. But you know, having those people in your life is very important. You know, we are four phases to us. It's a spiritual, a mental, emotional, and a physical part of every being. And you know, you have to develop all of those so that you can really align yourself. You can get focused, be connected, and keep and be energized about your goals and about your dreams and about where you're going with your life. So again, just to recap, you know, you have to, now that you have your goals written down, you have some plans that you've sketched out. If you haven't, get some plans down. It doesn't have to be a perfect plan. It just needs to be written down so you can look at it and review it. Have your goals written down so you can look at them and review them. And then after you do that, sit down and ask yourself the hard questions. Where am I at? And where do I need to go? What do I need to add what skill set do I need to add? And don't be afraid to ask. You know, if you really want to talk about your career, I offer a free consultation. You can call me up and let's talk about, you know, where you are right now and where you want to go. And let's see if we can get you headed in that right direction. So all my information is down below this video. You know, I really appreciate you listening. You know, let's make it happen, because your business and your profession, your goals can only be as big as you are. So, you know, you must really develop yourself, and everything else, and the people around you will begin to develop as well. You know, so any circle that you become a part of, you want to make better. And the way you do that is make yourself better. Again, you know, we always talk about making the world a better place to live. And, you know, really be that person, man. I want you to be big. You know, don't be afraid to step up into those big shoes of yours and fill them and help the world become a better place. Because it only takes you. You have to remember, if you become better, the world becomes a better place. It's really that simple of a principle. If each one of us every day out there, each one of us make the commitment that today I'm going to be better than I was yesterday, the world instantly becomes a better place. It's that simple. All right. Thank you again for listening. I definitely want to give a shout out and you know, say a prayer for the Mandela family. And you know, we were blessed with a great human being. He really gave us a great example of what we could be, what our potential could be if we were not afraid to pursue it, and to, you know, stand by certain principles and just believe in ourselves, you know, have that self-confidence. So, you know, thank God for the life of Nelson Mandela. He will live forever and through the annals of time, because he was not afraid of being himself and not afraid of being big. You know, and as I always say, you know, you can pretend to be somebody for so long, but you can be yourself forever and be great at who you are. Okay? Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Peace. One love. Tune in next week. Getting over the hump. Dubbo.